Okay, let's settle this once and for all. We're diving into one of the biggest, most heated debates in the world of tech and home goods: Dyson. Are these things truly engineering marvels, or are they just the most brilliant marketing gimmick we've ever seen? Let's find out. And I have to ask you right off the bat, if you just spent maybe $800 on that shiny new vacuum, did you actually get a revolutionary cleaning machine? Or did you just pay a massive $600 Dyson tax just for that name on the side? So to get to the bottom of this, we're setting up a fight. In this corner, you've got the premium fanatic. This is the person who says Dyson is the Apple of home appliances. The tech is life-changing, the suction is insane, and it's worth every single penny. And in the other corner, the value hunter. They think the Dyson tax is a total scam and that you can get 90% of the performance for like a third of the price. All right, let's get right into it. Round one: is all that legendary Dyson power actually worth that jaw-dropping price? The premium fanatic comes out swinging. They argue you're not just buying a motor in a plastic tube. You're investing in some seriously sophisticated, patented tech. And their big claim: Dyson's filtration system is in a completely different league from everyone else. And this right here is their secret sauce. It's called a multi-cyclonic system. Basically, it creates a bunch of tiny tornadoes inside the vacuum that spin microscopic dust right out of the air and into the bin. Now, why does this matter? Well, it means the filter doesn't clog up, and you get that famous, consistent suction that never seems to fade. And boom, here's the proof. In what's called the flour clock test, you can see it in action. With the Dyson, all that superfine flour gets spun out and lands right in the bin where it belongs. But look at the big competitors, Shark and Tonico. That same flour goes straight into the pre-motor filter, choking it and killing the suction over time. That is a huge point for Team Dyson. But wait, the value hunter steps into the ring and says, "That's cool and all, but have you actually looked at the price tag? Is that fancy cyclone tech really worth hundreds, and I mean hundreds of extra dollars?" I mean, just look at this chart. It's wild. For the price of one top-of-the-line Dyson V15, you could literally buy both the Shark Stratos and the Tiny Go Pure one. This isn't just a small price gap. It's a canyon. That's the Dyson tax, clear as day. And here comes the counterpunch from the value hunter. Check this out. According to the folks at Vacuum Nerds, in really specific, tough situations like deep shag carpet, the cheaper Shark actually did better than the super expensive Dyson V15. So the question is, if you're not getting the best performance in every situation, what exactly are you paying all that extra money for? Okay, let's move on to round two. We're talking about maybe Dyson's most famous and definitely most debated feature, the laser. So for the premium fanatic, this is no gimmick. It's a full-on revolution in cleaning. They'll tell you that once you've seen all that microscopic dust lit up by the green laser on your clean floors, you can't unsee it. It changes everything. And they've got backup. You've got tech reviewers just raving about this thing, calling it one of their favorite innovations, period. It's not just about sucking up dirt. It's about fundamentally changing how you even see the cleanliness of your own home. But the value hunter is calling shenanigans. They think the laser is just a psychological trick. It's not a tool to help you clean, it's a tool to give you anxiety. It's designed to make you obsess over invisible dust so you feel like your house is never, ever truly clean. And as their second piece of evidence, they point to the particle counter. Yeah, it's kind of cool to see a number pop up that says you just sucked up 200,000 tiny particles. But does that number actually mean anything? Or is it just there to give you a little dopamine hit and make you feel good about your purchase? So that's the real debate here, right? Is this laser a legit cleaning innovation that helps you get a deeper clean? Or is it just a really clever marketing feature that plays on our modern obsession with being perfectly germ-free? All right, on to our final round, and this one's a bit of a Dyson civil war. Even if you decide you want a Dyson, do you really need the newest, most expensive one? Or is an older model actually the smartest buy? So let's look at the tail of the tape. We've got the classic V8 versus the flagship V15. Now, the V15 is a beast, no question. It has literally double the suction power, a longer runtime, and a swappable battery. But, and this is a big but, it's also a pound heavier and costs twice as much. And this is where the value hunter makes their move. They argue that for most homes with hard floors or low-pile carpet, the V8 is plenty of vacuum. The experts at Vacuum Nerds even call it slept on, like it's this hidden gem.
You get that core Dyson filtration tech, it's super lightweight, and it costs half as much.
But hold on, the premium fanatic says those V15 upgrades are absolutely essential for a lot of people. That extra power isn't just a number on a spec sheet, it's the difference between cleaning the surface and pulling out years of pet hair from deep inside your carpet. And if you have a bigger house, a swappable battery isn't a luxury, it's a necessity.
All right, that's the final bell. After 3 hard-fought rounds, all the arguments are on the table. Now, the final decision. That's up to you.
So where do you land on all this? Are you on Team Dyson, believing that the superior filtration, the raw power, and those innovative features make it a worthwhile investment in quality? Or are you repping Team Value, arguing that cheaper brands give you most of the performance for a fraction of the cost, and that the Dyson tax just isn't worth paying? So, what's it going to be? When you're adding to your cart, are you going for that cutting-edge tech, or are you hunting for the absolute best bang for your buck? Let us know which team you're on, Team Dyson or Team Cheap Alternative. Drop it in the comments below.